we think we're rock and roll, and then you meet a rock and roll band and you're like, maybe not.
He tells you about having a sicky blowjob. It's
You know
the
what
worst experience of his
life. You know what a sicky blowjob is.
Human drum kit David Crow and vocalist and guitarist Andy Balcone make up this beautiful alliance, which is Heymoonshakers. From the streets to the stage, this dynamic duo have left their mark on the busking industry and are finding new ways to take their arts further.
Separately travelling in New Zealand, and we met playing mini golf in a place where there's fuck all to do, and he just offered me for a beer. He had a guitar. We started playing and it was immediately fucking sick.
Yeah, so after that we kind of went on down the road of playing on the streets and followed the East Coast down to Christchurch, and we were kind of pursuing a busking festival when we were down there, and it got a bit of media attention, but we were both travelling for different reasons, so in the end we ended up separating and then meeting again like 3 years later in Sweden.
There wasn't a plan of getting into the music industry. Like, after the first year of busking, I was making enough money to live a good life. So I was pretty set in my mind. I was just focusing on getting that particular show better. It was Andy that really wanted to push into the industry, create a band that nobody had seen before. And after a lot of pushing and playing shitty pizza restaurants and bars and stuff, we got an opportunity after a viral video to go to France.
Yeah, but the viral video was essentially from the street, and as a place to kind of hone your craft, the street is definitely like the place to kind of get that together. I mean, you've got to capture the audience as they're passing. It's not like when you play a show and the audience is there to see you. You have to have something that's going to capture people's attention.
And you have to do multiple shows every day just to make a wage. So out of a default, you have to play hours and hours every day. So you don't even notice, but your craft is just leveling up all the time. You've got no comfort, no security. If there's rain, there's no money. So when there is a moment, you take every fucking moment.
My best experience busking was in Covent Garden, and was playing on the street, and this was when we first started the group, so we really needed some cash to go back to Sweden with, and playing a few songs, and then some fella chucks in a few quid. I look up and I go, "Cheers, Tony," and then I realised Tony Hawk had thrown me £2, and I'm a skateboarder, so for Tony Hawk to give me £2, it was like a nod that I was on the right path.
I made it!
Yeah, not as a skateboarder, but as a musician, so yeah.
Yeah, for me it was just moments where you play 3 or 4 shows, you're not really getting crowds, the day's really passing and you got nothing. You do a show and you make £100. You don't know why, you don't know if it's you or the timing or the energy that you're delivering, but you've just made most of your day's wage. Yeah. And sometimes you just, like in Paris on Champs-Élysées, I've been playing all day, couldn't get more than €30. This Arabic family, all dressed fucking beautiful, walked past, I think they'd never seen what I was doing before. She put €10 in, and I stopped my show and I was like, "Please take an album, it's €5, like you gotta take an album." She's like, no. I was like, "Please, Take an album.
It's a shitty album, but take it.
I wrote it in the toilet. So I gave her the album and she walked away, and then her mother came back with 50 euros and put that in. And she's like,
Wow.
Take the rain, leave it all, find a dream, and take it all, and breathe the air, and taste the life. Now, as for none, my brother, we will stand here with pride, you and I.
I saw him on Britain's Got Talent too, and then I realised after I'd met him that I'd seen him on Britain's Got Talent, and the idea of having a beatboxer as a percussionist was the idea I had when I saw Britain's Got Talent, and he was the dude that I met.
the whole experience was awful. It was good to get, it was good publicity. Going on Britain's Got Talent, I would advise people to just go in a different direction. It would be more rewarding, way longer work. You'd have to work harder to get to where you want. Like I did it, got 9 million views, so it opened a lot of doors. But I also had the stigma of being that beatboxer from that TV show. And when I decided that I didn't want that, I wanted to be more self-made and organic, it took years to shape that.
Now my wolf howling to the moon. Gotta keep my pike coming down like a monk.
As a street performer, you live the day after day after day. You're in it, you're always thinking about the street, how your performance is going, where you can play, where the police are not, where the groups of people are. You go away for 6 months and come back, you've lost it. You've lost that vibe, that energy that you're conjuring out of nowhere. It takes balls to play in front of people. It takes balls to speak in front of people. It takes massive balls to play on the street. There's no doubt about it.
Feel love when I stand amongst my people. Feel love